Spencer here for SunsetSpeedway.ca. Talking with Billy Z3 Zardo, our third place finisher here tonight in the Spring Velocity 75. Billy came out like a house on fire, got a good start to the race, but it seemed as though as the race wore on, the car started to get a little bit difficult for you.
Yeah, the whole day fell out really well. Two first place finishes for the heats and top qualifier pretty much with Holloway. Throughout the feature, the car was really good for I'm going to say about 25 laps. And once that caution came out, I think we overheated the right front tire just a little bit too much, and the car started having a pretty big push through the center. Once I stopped binding up the car when I was behind Baker in fourth, I was able to pass Baker and grab that podium finish. This is my first podium finish in a big 75 lapper, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Does it feel as though the car, I mean the results show that the car's getting better as the weeks go on, but does it feel from behind the wheel like the 46 car's getting better every time you unload here?
Oh yeah, for sure. Every week we make improvements, and every week the car feels better. I mean, this is as much of a learning curve for me as it is for my dad and everything. I mean, we have pretty much the best crew we could possibly ask for. But we're all still learning about certain things on these kind of race cars. The bump stops is a huge thing that I'd like to know more about. I've been reading up on them and stuff, but there's other guys here who know the bump stops really, really well. So we're still trying to pick up the pace on that and making the adjustments depending on what you do to the car before that. So we're definitely feeling like we're getting quicker and quicker. So hopefully next week or within the next couple of weeks, we'll put it right back in victory lane.
I mean, you mentioned that right. This is all a learning curve for you. Do you feel as though, as a competitor, as a driver, you're getting better? Because I know you're learning more in the pit area. Are you also learning more on the racetrack?
Yeah. For instance, today when I was behind Baker, I kept trying to pass him, and I ended up binding up my car, and he had a huge run coming out on the outside of me. So I'd lose him coming out of the corner, but I'd get him going into the corner. I actually backed off and started just driving behind Baker. Next thing I knew, I pulled up right beside him, door to door, and then I didn't bind up the car when we were that far up in front. So I'm definitely learning about that. I'm learning about, I mean, you race side by side with the bully Dwayne Baker for a good 15 laps, you're going to learn something. So I had a lot of fun. That was a good race. I enjoyed it, and I just can't wait to learn some more off these guys, and I'm excited.
To be that good in 75 lap competition, is there a way that we can sort of somehow find a way to translate that over to 30 lap competition or 35 lap competition?
Yeah, I think there is. I think actually we had the setup tonight for a 35 lapper. Like you said, we fell off a little bit for 75s, but we came out like a rocket today. We grabbed the lead right off the green on the outside of Walters there, and the car just planted. I mean, every time I got on the gas, it went. The car turned, went, and it felt really good. The car definitely felt good, so I think we're probably going to try this setup for the 35 lapper and see how it goes, right?
I mean, none of this happens with the people behind the scenes. Thank the folks that made this day such a success for you.
Yeah, I for sure got to thank Dad and Grandfather for everything they possibly do to this race car, as well as my girlfriend Lauren and my mom for these awesome hero cars we were giving out today, as well as the beer koozies. Got to thank the whole crew for countless hours they put on these race cars and at these racetracks, and as well as all the sponsors: National Exhaust, Homes on Homes, Hassel Automotive, Shelby Roofing, and Marvin Fryenberger.
Congratulations on the podium finish. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks' time at Sunset.
Beautiful, thank you.
Billy Z3 Zardo with a third place finish here at the Spring Velocity.